Hi everybody, this is Life with Leonard and welcome to another episode. Now on this channel I strive to motivate and inspire you to become the best version of yourself. And if this kind of content interests you, can I kindly invite you, if you haven't, to please subscribe to my channel, to like this video and to share it. I know at this point I also always ask you to leave me a comment in the comment section below. I still want to do that, but I've got a specific request today. You know, I'm busy, or just finished up planning the next 3 months, topics for the next 3 months that I wanted to share, videos that I would like to share and discuss with you. And you know, when you get that feeling in your gut, that something big is about to happen, I just have that feeling that this channel is going to grow exponentially. I'm so excited about that. But why am I sharing this with you? What I want you to do in the comment section below, we are at 1,000 subscribers. I know we are going to grow. And I want you to look back when we reach our first 100,000 subscribers, which won't be long. Trust me when I say this, it won't be long. We will get there. But I want you to leave me a comment in the comment section below, perhaps with your name, where you are from, and then in brackets 1,000 subscribers. You know, YouTube will show us if you've edited this at a later stage. But put today's date there as well. Today is the, 10th of June. It normally takes me about 3-4 hours to edit this video after the recording. So I might only release this video tomorrow the 11th or Sunday the 12th. Doesn't really matter, but I want you to your name, where you're from perhaps, and also the date, and just in brackets 1,000 subscribers. So yeah, we can revisit that at some later stage, but you need to remind me of it. Any relationship requires work and consistent effort to survive and thrive. And it's only when both partners do their bit to strengthen their bond can they cultivate a relationship that can stand the test of time. Relationship problems are normal in any romantic commitment, but not everyone can handle the worst trials that sometimes come their way. And that's all because they are not emotionally capable of being strong, especially when it matters the most. You have to be willing, and this is one of the key factors in becoming emotionally strong in a relationship. You have to be willing to give yourself to the relationship. You must give this selflessly and be equally invested in your relationship. Your relationship will become one that lacks balance and equitable reciprocity. You are going in circles and you're wasting your energy and your time on a relationship that in essence is going nowhere. What you have to do is learn to persevere, to stand firm, weather the storms of life, because it will help you not only to survive the tough times, but learn from them as well. You know, when you learn, you grow. And by harnessing the power of knowing yourself, it's important that you and your partner know the right ways that will help you overcome every challenge that life throws at you. So in this episode, I'm going to share with you 7 encouraging tips that will guide you on how to be emotionally strong in your relationship. The first one on my list is know yourself better. Now let me just add here, because knowing yourself is one thing, but you should know yourself better by accepting what you are not. You see, most people only know themselves on a surface level, but are less inclined to have a deeper self-awareness, the kind that connects the dots between our past and our present, or picks up on how our emotions may be guiding our behavior. You have to accept that you can't be that ideal person for the one you love, and vice versa. Otherwise, you'd be vulnerable to negativities that will eventually give birth to undying insecurities, a volatile emotion that has been proven to cause the most devastating breakups. What matters the most is you both need to accept that you are not perfect, but you both have to commit to give whatever you can just to make it work. Realizing that the relationship is more than just dates and holding hands and kissing. It's about accepting each other's weirdness and flaws. It's about being yourself and finding happiness together. Very importantly, it's about seeing the imperfect person perfectly. And that brings me to the next point. You need to be able to answer these basic questions. Firstly, what makes you happy? What makes you feel sad or angry? What are the things that often disappoint you? The first step in discovering the emotional strength that lies within you is knowing the answers to these simple yet important questions. You know the reason this is so important? It's because knowing yourself better and identifying the things that can trigger your different emotional states can help you to prepare for the unpredictability and the risks and surprises of being emotionally attached to another person. And you've heard it before. Change is the only constant in life. And your ability to adapt to those changes will greatly determine your success, the success of this relationship. Thirdly, be flexible to learn to adapt to your environment. It doesn't matter if you're not mature enough to be a perfect partner in a relationship. What's important is that you have to develop extraordinary flexibility to deal with the different circumstances that may come along the way. And passion, especially in young love, can often be volatile. Your only way of taking control is by starting from within. You need to learn to adjust, to compromise, and to be emotionally ready, very importantly, for whatever the situation demands. I want you to just briefly, just pause at this concept of compromise, because it's an important element with regards to the ultimate success of your relationship. Compromising doesn't mean that you are wrong and someone is right. It only means that you value the relationship much more than your ego. Don't be too hard on yourself. There is strength in learning how to move on. One of the main reasons why a lot of people won't become who they want is because they are too attached to who they've been. You need to learn to let go and let God. By that I mean letting go of yourself, your ego, and opening up your spirit to be led by God and trusting where His path leads you. It starts by being kind to yourself, especially when you find it hard to forgive your own past mistakes. No one is perfect. And as someone who is part of a relationship with another person, your failures should not decide how you will live your life together. It shouldn't. In other words, do not let these mistakes ruin what you have right now. Take the good and let go of the bad. Next is have a little or more faith in your relationship. You know, sometimes it takes you a minute just to process what to do when right goes wrong. You ask yourself, is there any purpose for my pain? Trying to make sense out of your sadness, trying to find any justifiable reason why things are the way they are. Well, there is strength in having the ability to trust your partner and your relationship as a whole. You have to believe that both of you can stand the test of time, but you can only do this for as long as you both do your part. This faith is your genuine connection. It reflects how you view yourself as a person and how you can deal with your circumstances that might make you question your significant other's sincerity and commitment, of course. That brings me to number 6. That is, learn to accept the reality as it is. There is undoubtedly emotional strength in having the courage to accept reality as it is. It goes without saying that none of us know what the future holds. Prayer, it's putting oneself in the hands of God and His disposition and listening to His voice in the depth of our hearts. It represents divine approval, making God part of your life, trusting that He will carry you through, that He will never leave nor forsake you, that He will strengthen you. That is why having the right attitude towards life in general can make all the difference. And lastly, take refuge in the things that make you happy. But don't stay there for too long, because in a relationship, you have to accept the good and the bad about your significant other and your relationship as a whole. And whenever you are faced with challenges that you feel you are too weak, you feel too weak to handle, you can run to your comfort zone, but never leave the love of your life to deal with the problem alone. Never do that. The ones who love you will never leave you, even if there are 100 reasons to give up. They will find one reason to hold on. And I hope that person holding on to it is you and your partner together. I believe in you. I believe that you can make this work, and I sincerely hope whatever I've shared with you in this episode was of value to you. It will help your relationship to grow emotionally strong, and it will stand the test of time. Thank you so much, everybody, for once again joining me on today's episode. Now, if this episode was of value to you, can I kindly ask you, if you haven't, to please subscribe to my channel, to like this video, and to share it, and leave me a comment in the comment section below. And don't forget, in the comment section below for today, your name, perhaps where you're from, and of course the date, and 1K subscribers in brackets. We will revisit it again, and you must remind me when we reach our first 100,000 subscribers. Oh yeah, subscribing, two things. Firstly, it is absolutely free. It doesn't cost you a cent. And secondly, it is really easy. You can just click that subscriber button in the bottom right hand corner of your screen. And please remember to hit the all notifications, and that way you will be notified and you won't miss out whenever I upload new videos. Thank you so much, everybody. I see you in the next episode. Stay blessed.